My parents sued me because I refused to hand over my new truck to my brother. They lost the case, got hit with legal fees, and when my cameras caught my brother slashing my tires as revenge, I let the police teach him what deserve really means. I bought my dream truck with my own money after 3 years of saving, a fully loaded F-150 Raptor in metallic blue. I'd worked double shifts, skipped vacations, lived on ramen. The day I drove it home, I felt like I'd finally made it. My younger brother Kyle is 26, lives with our parents, works part-time at a vape shop. He's always been the golden child who could do no wrong. When he saw my truck, his eyes lit up like a kid at Christmas. "Bro, this is sick. Let me take it for a spin. Maybe another time," I said, protective of my brand new investment. That weekend, Mom called. "Kyle really needs a reliable vehicle for work. You have 2 cars. It's selfish to keep both when your brother is struggling. I have 2 vehicles because I also own a 15-year-old Honda Civic with 180,000 miles that I use for errands. The truck is my daily driver. He can save up and buy his own," I replied. Dad's voice came through speaker. "Family helps family. We raised you better than this. I worked for 3 years to afford this truck, and we raised you for 18 years, Mom snapped. "You owe us." 2 weeks later, I was served with papers. My parents were actually suing me, claiming they'd given me $15,000 toward the truck as a loan that I'd agreed to repay by transferring ownership to Kyle. Complete fiction. I'd never taken a dime from them. I hired a lawyer. In court, my parents presented 0 evidence of any loan. No bank transfers, no checks, no signed agreements, nothing. My lawyer presented my bank statements showing I'd saved every penny myself, my pay stubs, everything documented. The judge was not impressed. Case dismissed. Furthermore, I'm awarding legal fees to the defendant. Frivolous lawsuits waste court resources. My parents were hit with $8,400 in legal fees. They had to take out a loan to pay it. I thought that was the end. I was wrong. 3 days later, I came out for work at 6 a.m. All 4 tires on my truck were slashed. Deep cuts, completely destroyed. $1,200 in damage. But here's what they didn't know. After the lawsuit, I'd installed a comprehensive security camera system. 4 cameras covering every angle of my driveway. I reviewed the footage. There was Kyle at 2:30 a.m., wearing a black hoodie, looking directly at one of the cameras before pulling out a knife and methodically destroying each tire. He even flipped off the camera when he finished. I called the police and showed them everything. The officer actually laughed. He looked right at the camera. Some people make our job too easy. Kyle was arrested that afternoon. Criminal mischief, destruction of property. Because the damage exceeded $1,000, it was a felony in our state. My parents showed up at my door that night, furious. "How could you call the police on your own brother? We're family. He committed a felony," I said calmly. He made his choice. He was just frustrated about the lawsuit. "You're tearing this family apart over a truck." "No," I corrected. "You sued me over a truck. He destroyed my property over a truck. I'm just the one who refused to be a doormat." Mom started crying. "Please drop the charges. He'll have a record. This will ruin his life. He ruined his own life when he committed a felony on camera." Dad stepped forward, threatening. "If you don't drop this, you're dead to us." I looked at both of them. "You sued me for something I earned. You sided with someone who destroyed my property. I think we've been dead to each other for a while now." I closed the door. Kyle pled guilty, got 2 years probation, 200 hours community service, and had to pay full restitution plus court fees. He also has a felony record now. My parents haven't spoken to me since. Sometimes I see Mom's car drive slowly past my house. She never stops. My truck has new tires and new cameras. And I finally understand that blood doesn't obligate you to accept mistreatment. Some people need to learn that actions have consequences. Kyle learned. My parents are still figuring it out.